Coming up on today's edition of Wildcat Weekly, Red Cross, a Wildcat you should know, and movie reviews. All this and much more coming up next. Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm Joey Traverso. The Interact Club is having a fundraiser. Joey and Andrew look into this story.
You may not know what cerebral palsy is, but one of NEQA's own staff members has a grandson with this condition.
My name is Holly Bueno, and this is my son, Manny. He's known throughout the community as Super Manny.
Baby Manny is my grandson.
He was born a month early. We rushed to the emergency room at Edward Hospital here in Naperville.
They said at the hospital that he had some type of brain injury.
That wasn't enough. They told us that there was also something wrong with his leg. And you know, that really upset my husband because we have two other children, two other girls. We have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old girl. And he's always wanted a boy. He always wanted a boy because he wanted to play soccer. He wanted to play sports. He wanted that to be his little troublemaker. And when he found out that not only something was wrong with his leg, but on top of that he has severe brain damage, he was devastated. I mean, there goes all of our hopes and dreams.
Even though Manny's condition is unpredictable, his family still has high hopes.
They told us that he may have 3 days to live. But then came day 4 and day 5, and he was able to continue to live, but he could not feel, he could not cry, he could not see.
Manny's family is holding several fundraisers in order to help pay for his treatment.
We found this method called hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and it costs $180 a day. It's not covered by insurance, and we didn't care. We loaded up all of our credit cards, $12,000 for the first year. And we redid the MRIs, and it showed 90% improvement of his brain. If you guys are interested in donating or wanting to learn more about his story, you guys can go to healingsupermanny.com, and it's also on Facebook as Healing Super Manny. And there's a Chili's fundraiser going on until May 11th. It is, if you mention Super Manny, I think you can get it off of Healing Super Manny's Facebook website. You just show them the picture from your phone. It is 10% of that your check goes towards my son.
Be sure to visit www.healingsupermanny.com to participate in the fundraisers. And for Wildcat Weekly, along with Andrew Heitzman, I'm Joey Montagano.
A DJ puts hard work and dedication into his passion. Josh tells the story of this Wildcat you should know.
Jake Koziars has worked very hard to produce his music.
I've been playing the piano since I was about 6 years old, and that really helps me a lot with music because I mainly use a keyboard to help produce. And starting about 2 years ago, I started producing music, mostly electronic music.
Jake has no worries going to the Spring Awakening DJ contest.
I feel good. I feel really confident because I make a lot of music, I produce it, and I have thousands of plays on my SoundCloud account, so that really feels good. And I have a lot of support from friends and people at NEQA and people in Florida, New York, Colorado, California, Canada, everywhere. So it really is really cool.
Jake uses his support to further his love for music.
Now I make music every single day. I go home, I work on music, then I do my homework. Yeah, I just really enjoy it. It's something I love to do. And I feel like with the music I'm making now, it can really take me somewhere.
Make sure to vote for Jake at SpringAwakeningFestival.com under Strange Insanity. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Joshua Vita.
If you want to be part of the Red Cross and make a difference, NEQA has a new club for you. Medea finds out more.
Red Cross Club is a new club to NEQA. We just started recently on April 9th. The Red Cross Club is based on the Red Cross organization founded by Clara Barden, a circle of her acquaintances. I started the club because I was inspired by the work Red Cross does, and my mom was also a volunteer for them. So it was it's fun to see like the different projects and work they do throughout the United States as well as other countries.
Red Cross Club mainly revolves around volunteer and community service opportunities for high school students, as well as making a difference by helping those in need. The club has only had 2 official meetings, and many NEQA students have already chose to be a part of this worthy cause.
I hope that I impacted someone's life, someone who needed it,
because helping one person's life does make you feel really good about yourself.
I want to teach mostly children, little children, about what's going on in the world and like what to do in fires.
Because this club is so new, they will always be welcoming new members.
Our club has been approved for trial basis, so it's really important that we get as many members as we can so we can get finalized as a official club next year. So if you guys are interested, it would be really helpful if you guys can come.
So if you want to make a difference, come on out to Red Cross Club, meeting every Tuesday in D131 at 2:40 p.m. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Madhi Mirza.
The summer is all about barbecues and lemonade. But have you ever thought about Chinese food? Logan and Jessica look into something different to taste.
Home to authentic Chinese food, Ginger and Garlic is a popular restaurant in the Naperville area. They serve hearty portions and have a unique atmosphere. Ginger and Garlic serves a wide variety of Chinese food, with origins from northern China, which is heavier and spicier, as well as southern China, which is a tad sweeter.
The ambiance is great. It's a good spot, my wife and I, to when we like to go out. Like, we're on date night tonight, so it's a good atmosphere for that because it's close to home, so we don't have to go too far. But and again, we like the food and we enjoy the atmosphere, and it's a great place for us to hang out.
Well, we really enjoy the experience. We had the opportunity, the two of us, to come on New Year's Eve, which was a great experience. Our kids weren't with us, and so we wanted to try a restaurant, and we came here and it was full and the food was delicious, and so it was really great. We love Chinese food, and so we really enjoy it a lot.
Come on out and get some great Chinese food right here at Ginger and Garlic.
For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Logan White.
Who's strong and brave here to save the American way? Well, let's find out. Let's take a look at what's new at the movies. America!
He's a really lonely guy who watches a lot of movies, so he could some.
What's up, Wildcats? This is Joey with your update on what's new at the movies, and this week we'll be taking a look at two films, starting with Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Rather than trying to be really goofy like Iron Man 3 and Thor 2, Captain America instead focuses on trying to create a smart story, dealing with modern day issues such as whether or not the ideals of patriotism apply in a modern setting, but furthermore, Captain America is just a really entertaining film. The action scenes are great, the humor always works, and despite a really long runtime, Captain America flows by because of some great pacing. It's not only my favorite film of the year so far, but it's also my favorite Avengers film since the original Iron Man back in 2008. And that's why I'm awarding the film 5 out of 5 ticket stubs. On the flip side, let's talk about another popular film, Divergent. I was a really huge fan of the book of the same name, so how did the movie turn out? The film never gave itself enough time to develop into anything cool. The actors weren't given enough dialogue scenes, and so I didn't really care for the characters. And the action scenes were so poorly put together that I didn't feel even 10% of the tension that I did while reading the book. Overall, Divergent isn't the worst movie in the world. Divergent gets 2.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. Well, that's what's new at the movies. Thanks for tuning in, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Joey Traverso.
He's a really lonely guy who watches a lot of movies, so he could some.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend.